The country. Give it up for Carlo Rojas!
I'm glad he didn't say drugs. That's what I thought. Yo, thank you, Zach. Thanks for opening and hosting the show like a Jerry Springer episode. I like how you just aired everyone's dirty laundry. Like there's no punchlines. I think we need another benefit, actually. I think for a couple people tonight. My name is Carlo, not Carlos. I know people see this level of ethnicity and they add the S automatically. It's okay. I can see it. I can look at you and be like, hey, my name is Carlo. Your brain goes, Carlos, I knew it. It's okay, yeah. My mom's like, happy birthday, Carlos. I'm like, Mom. No, but I'm Hispanic. I'm not Asian, actually. I'm not King Jong-un on vacation up here. We look like this sometimes. Sometimes the Colombians kind of look like this. I don't know, I get a lot of different ethnicities. He thought I had nuclear codes. I thought he was going to say cocaine. It's more accurate. If only you guys knew, I would have been outbid on a beer cozy earlier. Someone was like, $100, shut up. How you guys doing tonight? This is a great crowd. Everyone's here looks awesome. Thanks for coming out for a great cause. This is a great audience. I love seeing this. I've never been to Rumford. I'm kind of new to Maine. Yeah. I'm not the demographic here. I'm not from here. I'm originally from New York City, and I grew up in New Jersey, or as I like to say, did time. But I came over here and I was like, this is gorgeous. It smells familiar because of that paper mill. I think that was part of it. Yo, Rumford's metal as fuck. Like, it's gorgeous. It's nestled in the mountains, and then there's a huge industrial mill with a natural fog coming off of it. It looks like Fight Club was filmed here, I think. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I like it. No, but I originally, I was living in New York City, and like, I was actually mistaken for Asian a lot, and COVID was tough. Like, I'll be honest with you. Getting into fights from somebody yelling a slur from a country you're not even from is tough, you know? So I decided I'd move to somewhere less racist, and that was Maine, actually. Thank you, sir. That's the first welcome. I've been here 2.5 years. That's the first welcome I've gotten. Thank you, this guy. I'll be your cougar. Oh, man. I moved to a good spot, though. Do you guys know Harpswell? Yeah, okay, all right. I didn't know much about Maine, and I moved to Harpswell, man, and like Harpswell's a little strange, man. I stick out. I'll be honest. The average age is 75 and white and retired, Harpswell's interesting. You know, I can handle racism on the daily. Harpswell's the racism is a little bit buried. You know, it's nice, but it's there. It's there. I went to the library, and they have an old Maine history section. And before you walk out the room, there's a picture above the mantle, above the doorway, and it's about 60 guys in hoods and robes, and it says the Ku Klux Klan, 1922. And I didn't realize when I moved there that I was moving to Klan country, you know? I'm glad I could learn about it at the library. But they had like a poster, they said, please read, you know, we want you to know why we still have this picture up. And they said even though the Klan did have a presence in Maine at this area at this time, by the 1930s they were starting to dwindle. And even in their time, they weren't really concerned because there was a minuscule population of Black, Jewish, and immigrants in Maine. About 100 years ago, they were more concerned with French-Canadian Catholics coming down from Quebec, which is hilarious to me. That's awesome. That's funny. Like 100 years ago, it's just white guys yelling at other white guys, like, get your baguettes out of here. We don't want your croissants. We'll keep the bisque. Like, my kind, Colombians, I don't think we even existed back then. If I came up here, they'd have been like, did you bring coffee? That's like the worst I would have gotten. Like, I'm used to, like, I'm Colombian, but I don't even speak Spanish, you know? But, like, where I used to live, there was a lot of Colombians And I got reverse racism, which is way worse than anything white people could say to me. Reverse racism is tough. I walk into a bakery for Colombian food, and like I'll see a woman behind the counter. She looks like my grandma or my aunt, and her eyes light up. She sees me. She's like, "Ay, mijo, venga, ¿qué quieres? Dígame." And I order in English, and I'm like, "Can I have 2 beef empanadas?" And the look she makes and the noise she makes it's just, "Ay." That's worse than anything anyone can say. Just disappointing my own people. Like, why the fuck did I open this place and open? Yeah, I love Harpswell. I love living on Harpswell. I love living in Maine. It's great. It's the most beautiful place in the world, literally. Most beautiful people too. Like, seriously, no. I've been all over this country. I'm not just saying that. Like, you go physically, everything, physically, emotionally. Like, you go to Massachusetts down to Florida, the water is putrid, and so are the people. Just literally everywhere else along the coast. This is the only exception. And like, yeah, now that I live up here, I want to like burn the bridge behind me when I go home. I'm saying this to you guys. I don't go back to New York City. I pretend I still live there. You know, don't tell anybody. But yeah, Harpswell. I love the lifestyle, but like I'm 40, but I'm already like aging faster than I should. It's like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Like it's like that's the twist. Like I'm into birding now. I got gout. Do you guys know what gout is? I didn't know what gout was. I thought gout was an adjective, literally. I had to go to the doctor. He's like, "You got gout." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Can you use it in a sentence?" He's like, "Just once I wish my girlfriend would say, 'Hey babe, your package looks really gout in those jeans.'" That's not what it means though. It's more medieval than that. It's like having a goiter or rickets. It's called the rich man's disease. I don't know how I got it. I rent on Harpswell. I'm not a retired doctor from Connecticut. I don't know how I got. And then like he's like, "Oh, do you eat a lot of red meat?" I'm like, "Nah, not really. A lot of shellfish? No." "Do you drink a lot of beer?" "Nah, I smoke a lot of pot." And he's like, "That's fine. That's fine." Every doctor since I've been an adult that I told I smoke a lot of pot, they all say the same thing. They say that's fine. I know what they want to say. They want to say that's awesome and high five me, but they can't. I think because of insurance. So like I don't know what else to tell him. He's like, you have gout. Here you go. Here's medicine, and that's the level of care now in this country. It's either surgery or drugs. And so I took the drugs, and like taking pharmaceutical drugs in your 40s is like taking recreational drugs in your teens and 20s. Like I had to take the drugs and see what it does to me. I had to wait 3 hours in my kitchen and see what it's gonna do. Like, am I gonna want to kill myself, or am I just gonna get diarrhea? The gout medicine gave me both. Yeah. So here's like what I volunteer on Harpswell, and this is what's great about Harpswell. It's like the programs there are like Harpswell Aging at Home. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's a volunteer program for all these like elderly people on the island, and this was my favorite thing. I woke up to a newsletter about the new programs a little while ago, and they noticed like a lot of the older men have a hard time socializing. Talk about loneliness and stuff like that, and they noticed the women don't have that problem, you know, getting together and whatnot. So they wanted to develop a program just for the older men on Harpswell to get together and have a free meal. So they developed something called the Romeo program, which stands for Retired Older Men Eating Out. I don't know what the first meeting was. I just imagine men just showed up in towels asking for massages, you know? Is this available here? If you were interested, you had to email this guy at oldermeneatingout@gmail.com. It feels like it'll go right to your spam folder. Like that's crazy. I knew I moved to a good area. Like literally, I was like, yeah, I love Harpswell. Now I can't wait to retire on Harpswell and join these. I almost feel bad for the women. If this wasn't a joke by the committee, I feel bad for the women. They're like, "What do you mean? What's the joke?" I'm like, "Retired older men eating out." Nobody? Damn. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I realize now that I've moved to Maine, I have a superpower. It's not much right now, but it works really well at the Bath YMCA, where the risk of seeing old man ass ticking balls is very high. Like anywhere, any YMCA in the country, you're probably gonna see old man ass ticking balls, but that's like definitely. And I don't want to see. You need a certain level of definition to get something from the old man ass ticking balls up here. We lost him, but he'll be back, I think. I didn't give him my number yet. Don't worry, he'll be back. We're gonna auction him off later, guys. He's the last. He's the last prize. Hell yeah! $100 starting off right now. Oh man. Yeah, no, I think the level of definition is needed up here. I can feel the eyes on me though. It doesn't help them. Like when I'm in the showers, I can feel people looking at me from behind. I have curves and I'm mostly hairless, so they're like, "Oh my God, is that a fat Samoan woman?" Then I turn around and they're like, "Oh, never mind. That's a giant Chinese baby. He belongs in the boys' locker room." All right, thank you guys. My name is Carlo. Give it back over to Zach.